For day 2, I had to wake up really early. Everything, the itinerary was made by the school. So we had like a tour guide and she was like, okay, we have to meet up to leave at 8:45. And I was like, okay, so I have to wake up at like 7. I woke up, I did my makeup, I put my clothes on. There was like free breakfast included.
Having a blast.
Buffet, oh my god, it's so good. Even buffet food in Japan is good. Like, are you kidding? First thing we did was we visited Tokyo Tower. I think it's called Tokyo Tower. I actually don't know. It used to be like the old telecom. Actually, guys, don't listen to me. I have no idea what's going on. But it was this massive fucking tower. It used to be like the biggest building in Tokyo. And guys, I'm actually really afraid of heights. When I went to Seattle, I went to the Space Needle. You know what? Looking out, fine. But my sister was like, oh, go stand by the glass and so I can take a picture of you. Absolutely fucking not. I am not standing near the glass where it could potentially break, because of course my big ass would be the one to crack the glass and fall through. Very similar situation. It was a lot of glass, but I was able to get closer because the ground was not glass. The ground was ground.
It's the same height with this top. This building, yes.
There was a little hole though that was really cool, and the tour guide was like, who wants to jump in it? And I'm like, I think I'd rather get shot in the nuts. But we did take a cute little picture.
Let's make a star shape.
Yeah.
You can hold on to me if you want.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
I forget where we went, but it was like a little temple situation. There was temples literally everywhere. Kind of like the Bible Belt, but like temples. And it's a lot cuntier because when I think of the Bible Belt, I think of evil white people. That wasn't the vibes at all. We learned about this from the tour guide. Their religion, they believe that everything, like every animal, fucking rock, has like a spirit, and so it must be like respected. Which is why probably their city is so well taken care of, it being a massive fucking city. It's so clean. I have never been in a big city, but like all of like the people that I was with that were also in the program, they had lived in like New York, they had lived in LA, and they told me it smelled so nice. Normally when you walk in cities, it smells like literal sewer water, but it smelled like nature. Concrete jungle, wet dream to me. It was a concrete jungle, but it smelled like there was trees, because there were trees everywhere, but like normally you don't smell the trees, you smell when that guy like pooped on the side of the road. And the entire time I was in Tokyo, I had only seen 2 homeless people. There were no homeless people, okay? I don't know if they have like the shelter situation figured out there, or maybe just because the cost of living is not too high for the wages that they give people, but and I saw a ton of fucking bikes just like in the city. Like we were literally walking like in the middle of the city, and there was people that had their bikes just there, not a fucking bike lock in sight. I went to college in Davis, okay? Even if you had a bike lock, there was risk of people taking your fucking tires, taking your seat. Like there was a risk of shit getting stolen off your bike all the time. They literally just left their bike there. Electric bikes, like expensive bikes, just on the side of the street, untouched. None of it was stolen. It's almost like when people have the resources that they need, and they can afford the cost of living, and they can afford food, and they can afford childcare, and they can afford healthcare, they can afford the things they need to live and thrive. Things like petty crime just doesn't exist. I'm sure it does, because there's literal psychos. Of course, men exist, but the majority, like, it makes me really upset. And no, guys, society hasn't collapsed. Even though everybody is living amazingly and they can afford healthcare, they can afford food, they can afford rent, society did not collapse, actually. Actually, everyone's thriving and they're really respectful and they're happy. Right, sorry, I got sidetracked. So when we visited the city, one of the first things we saw, it was like the fish cakes. Not like a fish cake, but like a fish cake full of like the red bean.
My mom would always say, she's like,
It's so good.
It was delicious. Being a beaner and having eaten my fair share of beans, I can safely say it was good. I'd never had sweet beans before, dessert beans, but it was really fucking good. It was really interesting because when you take a bite and you feel the texture, you're expecting savory, but it tasted sweet, and it was really good. We also visited like the street, like a shopping area.
There's so many people.
What do you think?
I didn't really do a lot of shopping. A lot of people did do a lot of shopping. I kind of was just excited for lunch. I was hungry. I tried udon. First time.
Like, shouldn't people make I love tea.
The like place had like these clay, I'm pretty sure it was clay, of like the different bowls that you could get. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was show-stopping. Not only that, the food was really fucking good. They had tea there. Okay, I'm not a huge tea drinker. I also, before this trip, used to think matcha tasted like dirt. I'm a changed woman. Because they served us tea, I drank that shit up. Chugged it. It wasn't like sweet. I only thought I could like tea if it was sweet because I'm a sugar whore. Like, I love sugar. But it tasted like tea. It was good. I think it's because it didn't have that distinct dirt flavor. It just tasted yummy. Okay, right. And the udon obviously was really fucking good. I had it with shrimp tempura. Guys, shrimp tempura. I love shrimp tempura here. Tempura in the States, but in Japan it's on speed. Okay, it literally tasted so fucking good. Like, I don't even know what to say. I even tried, I don't even know, I think it was a mushroom and it was decent. I still can't fuck with mushrooms. Like, I don't know, I think it's just the idea of a mushroom like just pisses me off. Like, what do you mean they are more closely related to humans and animals than they are to plants? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Genetically, we share more similarities to fungi than fungi do to plants. Same thing with chimpanzees. Chimpanzees share more DNA with humans than they do gorillas. Okay, after the lunch situation, we visited like a pretty famous temple. Like, there was a ton of people there.
It smells so good.
With these like older buildings, you guys have to look up. I feel bad because I don't know if we're something.
We could go inside, but we couldn't record in there, but it was beautiful. Oh my god, everything is just so pretty. Like, me and my professor talked about this, like, even the fucking like sewer drains, they don't have to be pretty, but they literally have cherry blossom engraved in them. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I miss it so much. I literally came back and I was like, yeah, we visited a temple, and then we also obviously had a little bit of time to explore. Me and another girl from the program, we decided to go to this really famous, like Instagram famous gelato shop, which has like 7 different fucking matcha flavors. I had the chocolate though, because I still hadn't tried matcha for the first time, and I was really nervous because I didn't want to buy something that I didn't know if I was gonna like. So I bought the chocolate, and it was good. Like, I can't even lie. Like, even the chocolate is good there. Everything about Japan. Oh my god, I miss it so much. I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, cut my life into pieces. Going to Burger King with my burger queen. So we got to explore the city a bit before the dinner.
And they gave me like big more pictures.
It was like a group dinner. It was like one of those places that you literally like sit on the floor, but like it's below sea level. I don't know how to explain it because it's not sea level. It's like, it looks like you would need to sit crisscross applesauce, but there's like a cutout in the middle where you can put your feet in. That was where I tried sashimi for the first time.
Wow.
You like it?
Yeah.
Amazing. Apparently, like the wasabi.
I'm not into the raw fish situation. It was always because I was really scared about, you know, raw fish. I'm a really big texture person, so I tried sashimi, and I can't say I enjoyed it. That was the first flop of the trip. It was just not giving for me. Like the flavor, it didn't taste bad. Like I can see why people would like it, but it's just the texture I couldn't get down. But luckily they had like fucking hot pot.
This is actually Wagyu? Look at the marbling. Cooking fast.
I'm so excited.
But it is different area they have where it's cold.
Oh, never mind.
Like you literally like cooked it on your own. It was so fucking delicious. Yeah, it was just like beautiful. Like everything, like it was such a good first day. Like we got to like explore Japan. Like I rode the subway for the first time with the tour guide because she told us exactly what we needed to do. And of course, people need to be really quiet. Like on the subways, you can't really talk super loud, which was hard for me because I love yelling. I'm loud. Like I'm weird. I don't fit in. No, okay. We went back to the hotel. I mean, it's just a pretty hotel. The decorations that they had were for a specific time of the year. I think it's like kind of Dia de los Niños, but the Japanese version. As the night was going down, like just the view from the hotel was literally so beautiful. Like that hotel is giving rich. Like literally it was in the middle of like the metropolitan area in Tokyo. So like hella business people. Like every time we walked out, there was people in suits. Majority of people were in like suits. And I felt really out of place, but that's like literally like the view like out of our room, there was like a whole light show going on in the building in front of us. Like it was so cool. But yeah, Tokyo day 1